10 simple psychological tricks to control any person and situation. Stoicism. What if I told you that a few simple psychological tricks could help you control any person and situation without any need for magic or manipulation? Now, imagine combining those tricks with Stoicism, a philosophy that empowers us to control our actions and emotions, transforming our interactions with the world. This isn't just about influence, it's about building lasting connections based on mutual respect and admiration. Sounds intriguing, right? Today, on Stoic in Your Life, we'll explore 10 practical techniques that blend psychology and Stoic principles, helping you navigate modern life's complexities with wisdom and grace. These methods will enable you to create genuine, captivating relationships that enrich your life and foster personal growth. Let's dive in and discover how to harness these powerful tools for deeper, more fulfilling interactions. Way 1. Deep listening. Within the vast universe of human interaction, the ability to capture the essence of someone's emotions and thoughts lies in the art of deep listening. This practice, deeply rooted in both psychology and Stoicism, is more than an act of hearing. It is an exercise of understanding and connecting on levels that transcend the verbal. In the context of forming unbreakable bonds, deep listening can be a powerful tool capable of creating a space where people feel not just heard, but truly understood. From a psychological perspective, deep listening involves mindful attention that deciphers not only what is said, but also what is unsaid. The subtle tones, the loaded pauses, and the looks that speak volumes. This skill allows us to perceive the hidden needs and desires of a person, paving the way for positive influence and a stronger emotional connection. When someone feels understood on such a deep level, a natural bond begins to form, for understanding breeds trust, and trust, in turn, strengthens connection. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak, said Epictetus, highlighting the importance of listening in building relationships. From a Stoic perspective, deep listening reflects the virtue of practical wisdom, the ability to know what is right to do in any situation. The Stoics value self-control and emotional independence, but they also recognize the importance of empathy and social relationships. By practicing deep listening, we adopt a posture of openness and receptiveness, allowing us to respond to situations with greater balance and understanding. This approach not only helps us cultivate more meaningful relationships, but also exerts a calming and positive influence on those around us. Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," emphasizing the need to understand the real concerns and feelings of others, rather than assuming them. Deep listening, therefore, is a means by which we can ethically manipulate someone's emotions to create a healthy dependency. By demonstrating genuine interest and understanding for another person's experiences and feelings, we become a source of comfort and security for them. This level of attention and care generates a magnetic attraction, making people naturally gravitate toward us and want to maintain that connection. Furthermore, the practice of deep listening teaches us to moderate our own emotional responses, a central pillar of Stoicism. We learn to receive information without premature judgment, which allows us to respond more thoughtfully and effectively. This ability to remain calm and provide support, even in emotionally charged situations, can make someone indispensable in others' lives. Deep listening is a powerful tool for those who want to create deep and lasting bonds. It aligns with the teachings of both psychology and Stoicism, offering a path to positively influence the emotions and behaviors of others while strengthening our own emotional resilience and practical wisdom. By mastering this art, we can become a safe haven for others, someone whose presence is constantly sought and valued. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters, reminds Epictetus, urging us to listen deeply and respond with wisdom and compassion. This skill is invaluable in today's fast-paced world, where genuine connections are rare but immensely rewarding. 2. Authenticity and vulnerability. At the heart of this ability lie 2 powerful qualities: authenticity, and vulnerability. These traits, extensively explored by both modern psychology and Stoicism, serve as the foundation for building genuine and deep relationships, enabling someone to become drawn to your presence in a healthy and positive way. Let's delve into how embracing these qualities can transform your interactions and foster meaningful connections. Authenticity is about being true to yourself, expressing your genuine opinions, feelings, and desires without hiding behind masks or pretensions. This radical honesty attracts people because it is rare and precious in a world often masked by appearances. When you show yourself truly, you allow others to do the same, creating fertile ground for real connections. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly draw others to them? It's because their authenticity shines through, making them relatable and trustworthy. As Oscar Wilde famously said, "Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken." Vulnerability, on the other hand, involves the courage to open up, share insecurities, fears, and failures, showing that you are human, fallible, and real. Together, these qualities disarm, break down barriers, and build trust. From a psychological perspective, authenticity and vulnerability facilitate empathy and mutual understanding. They allow people to see the humanity in each other, generating a deep sense of connection. This emotional transparency activates reward mechanisms in the brain associated with pleasure and satisfaction, encouraging others to seek more interactions with you. Additionally, being authentic and vulnerable can help reduce the stress and anxiety related to maintaining a false persona, promoting greater emotional health and well-being. From a Stoic perspective, authenticity is seen as an expression of the virtue of honesty, crucial for living a good and meaningful life. The Stoics believed that we should strive to be true in our actions and words, aligning our conduct with our core values. As Seneca aptly put it, truth is the first step to virtue. They also value the acceptance of our human nature, including our vulnerabilities, as part of the process of personal growth and character development. Embracing our vulnerabilities allows us to grow and improve, leading to a more fulfilling and balanced life. By integrating authenticity and vulnerability into our interactions, we not only attract people closer but also establish a model of interaction based on truth and mutual trust. This environment encourages personal growth, both for ourselves and for those we relate to, transforming superficial relationships into deep and meaningful bonds. Think about the relationships you cherish the most. Aren't they the ones where you can be completely yourself without fear of judgment? Therefore, when seeking to positively influence others' emotions and make them feel attracted to us, authenticity and vulnerability emerge as fundamental strategies. They require courage and self-knowledge, but the result is the formation of authentic and lasting human bonds where influence flows naturally, within a dynamic of mutual respect and admiration. Begin by practicing radical honesty in your conversations. Share your true thoughts and feelings, even if they make you feel exposed. Remember, vulnerability is not a sign of weakness but a display of strength. It shows that you are confident enough to reveal your true self. As Brené Brown, a renowned researcher on vulnerability, says, "Vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change. When you open up, you invite others to do the same, creating a safe space for genuine connection. Actively listen to others with empathy and without judgment. When someone feels heard and understood, they are more likely to reciprocate with their own authenticity and vulnerability. This mutual exchange builds a strong foundation of trust and respect. Reflect on the words of Marcus Aurelius. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This Stoic principle encourages us to align our actions and words with our values, fostering integrity in our relationships. Consider also the impact of embracing your imperfections. Acknowledge your mistakes and learn from them. This approach not only helps you grow, but also makes you more relatable to others. People are drawn to those who are genuine and imperfect, because it reminds them that it's okay to be human. In a world that often pressures us to present a flawless image, showing your true self can be incredibly refreshing and empowering. As you continue to practice authenticity and vulnerability, observe how your relationships evolve. Notice the deepened connections and the increased trust and admiration from those around you. These qualities, while sometimes challenging to embrace, are powerful tools for creating lasting and meaningful bonds. They enable you to influence others positively and cultivate relationships that enrich your life and the lives of those you interact with. Authenticity and vulnerability are essential qualities for building deep and meaningful connections. They allow us to be true to ourselves and others, fostering trust, empathy, and mutual respect. By embracing these traits, we can positively influence those around us and create a network of genuine, supportive relationships. As you embark on this journey, remember the words of Epictetus: "He who is not happy with little will never be happy with more." Embrace your true self, share your vulnerabilities, and watch as your connections flourish and your life becomes more fulfilling. 3. Self-control and emotional resilience. Mastering the art of self-control and developing robust emotional resilience are crucial not only for your personal growth, but also for becoming magnetic in the eyes of others. These qualities, deeply rooted in both psychology and Stoicism, equip you with the ability to navigate the storms of life with grace and positively influence those around you. Self-control, from a psychological standpoint, refers to the ability to regulate your feelings, thoughts, and behaviors in the face of temptations and impulses. It's a pillar for maintaining personal integrity and achieving long-term goals. When you exhibit strong self-control, people feel safer and inspired, perceiving you as someone with a clear moral compass and the ability to make wise choices even under pressure. As the ancient philosopher Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Emotional resilience, in turn, is the ability to quickly recover from emotional difficulties, reflecting the elasticity of the human spirit. Psychologically, it strengthens your ability to face adversity without losing balance. Those who demonstrate emotional resilience inspire others not only with their ability to survive challenges, but also with their willingness to grow and learn from them. This quality attracts people, as we all seek the hope and strength to overcome our own obstacles. From a Stoic perspective, both self-control and emotional resilience are essential virtues. The Stoics teach that we should focus on what is within our control our own actions, reactions, and judgments, and accept what we cannot change. This philosophy helps us maintain calm and clarity in challenging situations, making us a safe harbor for others. By practicing these virtues, we radiate a serenity that can calm the emotional storms of those around us, making us indispensable in their lives. Consider the story of a modern-day entrepreneur who faced immense setbacks when his startup failed. Instead of succumbing to despair, he exercised self-control by managing his emotions and maintaining a clear vision for his future. His emotional resilience allowed him to learn from his failure, adapt, and eventually build a successful business. His journey inspired his team and peers, showing them the power of resilience and the importance of staying composed under pressure. Cultivating self-control and emotional resilience allows you to positively influence others in several ways. Firstly, you offer an example of how to face life with dignity and grace. Moreover, by maintaining your composure in difficult times, you can offer emotional and practical support to those in need. This creates a dynamic of healthy mutual dependence, where people are drawn to your inner strength and the stability you provide. Thus, aspiring to a positive influence in others' lives requires investing in the development of self-control and emotional resilience. These qualities prepare you better for life's ups and downs and make you a magnetic presence to whom others naturally gravitate in search of guidance, support, and inspiration. Practicing mindfulness and reflection to better understand and regulate your emotions. Challenge yourself to stay composed in stressful situations and seek opportunities to learn and grow from adversity. By doing so, you'll not only enhance your own well-being but also become a beacon of strength and stability for those around you. As you incorporate these practices into your daily life, you'll notice a shift in how people respond to you, drawn to your calm and resilient nature. This journey toward self-mastery and emotional fortitude is not only transformative for you, but also for the lives you touch, creating a ripple effect of positive influence and personal growth. Self-control and emotional resilience are vital for personal and interpersonal success. By mastering these qualities, you can navigate life's challenges with grace, inspire others, and build strong, lasting relationships based on mutual respect and admiration. Remember, the journey to self-mastery is ongoing, and each step you take towards greater control and resilience brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. So, what steps will you take today to cultivate self-control and emotional resilience? Reflect on this question, and let it guide your actions as you strive to positively impact your life and the lives of those around you. 4. Respect and healthy boundaries. At the heart of all lasting and deeply connected relationships lies mutual respect and the maintenance of healthy boundaries. Respecting someone means valuing their opinions, feelings, and needs as much as we value our own. In psychology, respect is seen as a pillar for healthy relationships because it acknowledges the inherent dignity and worth of each person. When we show respect for others, we communicate that we see them as equals, worthy of consideration and understanding. This promotes a sense of safety and openness, essential for developing authentic connections. Think about a time when someone genuinely listened to you and valued your perspective. How did it make you feel? This kind of respect fosters trust and a sense of belonging. Healthy boundaries, on the other hand, are essential for maintaining balance in any relationship. They define how far we are willing to go and what we are willing to accept from others, protecting our emotional and physical well-being. In psychology, setting and maintaining clear boundaries is crucial for avoiding resentment and emotional exhaustion. When people understand and respect each other's boundaries, it creates an environment of mutual respect, where each person can grow and develop healthily. Consider the wisdom of Epictetus. No man is free who is not master of himself. By setting boundaries, we gain control over our own lives and interactions, fostering healthier relationships. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-knowledge and self-control as foundations for living according to nature. This includes recognizing our own needs and boundaries as well as respecting those of others. The Stoics believe that by exercising control over our own reactions and behaviors, we can live in harmony with those around us, even in the face of adversity. By incorporating respect and healthy boundaries into our interactions, we become capable of positively influencing others, establishing a solid foundation for lasting relationships. Mutual respect encourages open and honest communication, while clear boundaries ensure that this communication happens constructively and without violating each person's personal autonomy. Moreover, by demonstrating respect and establishing healthy boundaries, we model these behaviors for others, encouraging them to do the same in their own relationships. This not only strengthens the bond between people, but also promotes an environment of mutual support where everyone feels valued and protected. In modern life, where personal and professional relationships are often strained, maintaining respect and healthy boundaries can be transformative. Whether it's in the workplace, with friends, or in your family, showing respect and setting boundaries can lead to more fulfilling and harmonious interactions. Picture a workplace where everyone respects each other's time and contributions, or a family where personal space is honored and communication is open. These scenarios are not just idealistic, they are achievable through the consistent practice of respect and boundary setting. Thus, respect and healthy boundaries are fundamental to creating a lasting and positive influence on others. They allow us to build relationships based on trust, understanding, and mutual consideration, where each person feels safe to be authentic and vulnerable. These are the foundations upon which healthy emotional dependencies are formed, allowing people to get addicted to our presence in a way that enriches the lives of all involved. As you go through your day, consider how you can show more respect and set healthier boundaries in your interactions. Mastering respect and healthy boundaries is key to building strong, meaningful relationships. By valuing others and setting clear limits, we create environments where trust and mutual support can thrive. This not only benefits our own well-being, but also enhances the lives of those around us. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." By fostering respectful and well-boundaried interactions, we cultivate a positive and enriching atmosphere in our relationships. If you found these psychological tricks and Stoic insights helpful, you're on your way to mastering influence and control in any situation. Drop a comment below with Stoic mastery to affirm your commitment to these powerful techniques. Stay tuned. There's more enlightening content on the way. 5. Consistency and reliability. The strength of a truly magnetic presence often lies in the ability to be consistent and reliable. In the complex tapestry of human relationships, these qualities act as threads of trust and security, fundamental for weaving lasting and meaningful connections. Both psychology and Stoicism emphasize the importance of these virtues, highlighting them as essential for positively influencing those around us and creating a healthy emotional dependence. From a psychological perspective, consistency allows us to predict behaviors, which is crucial for developing trust. When people know what to expect from us, they feel safer in our presence. Reliability, in turn, reinforces this security, assuring others that they can count on us, especially in critical moments. Together, these characteristics form the foundation upon which healthy and stable relationships are built. Psychology also shows that our inclination to trust someone increases with the consistency of their actions. This is because consistency is often interpreted as integrity and honesty, qualities highly valued in any type of relationship. Reliability adds an additional layer to this perception, strengthening the bond through the demonstration of commitment and care. As Aristotle famously said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. In the Stoic context, consistency is seen as a manifestation of the virtue of perseverance, a firm adherence to moral and ethical principles regardless of external circumstances. Reliability, on the other hand, reflects justice, the commitment to fulfilling our promises and responsibilities to others. The Stoics believe that by living according to these virtues, we not only improve our own character, but also exert a positive influence on those around us, serving as an example of integrity and honor. As Seneca stated, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor," emphasizing the importance of reliability in achieving a content and balanced life. Being consistent and reliable does not mean that we should be predictable to the point of becoming monotonous. On the contrary, it's about maintaining a solid foundation of trust and security upon which we can build rich and varied experiences. In this dynamic, people feel comfortable opening up and sharing their true selves, knowing they will not face judgment or rejection. Imagine a friend who is always there for you, who you know you can rely on no matter the situation. This is the power of consistency and reliability. By striving to be consistent in our actions and reliable in our promises, we invite others to engage more deeply with us. They become more willing to invest emotionally in our relationship, knowing there is a solid foundation of trust and mutual support. This is the true essence of creating an unbreakable bond, a connection that is not forced, but naturally strengthened by trust and positive predictability in our interactions. In modern life, where so many relationships are fleeting and superficial, consistency and reliability stand out as pillars of strength. When you embody these qualities, you become a beacon of stability in a world that is often chaotic and uncertain. People are drawn to those who offer a sense of security and predictability, which is why these traits are so highly valued. Think about your professional life. A reliable colleague or business partner is someone you can depend on, someone whose word is as good as gold. This same principle applies to personal relationships as well. Thus, the way to cultivate a lasting and positive influence on others and to make them addicted to our presence significantly involves being people they can genuinely trust. This not only makes us valuable in their lives, but also enriches our own character, aligning us more closely with the ideals of virtue and practical wisdom that Stoicism and psychology together teach us to pursue. Begin by setting clear, achievable goals for yourself and following through on your commitments. Whether it's meeting deadlines at work, keeping promises to friends and family, or maintaining your personal routines, consistency in your actions builds trust over time. Also, practice self-discipline to ensure that you remain reliable even when it's challenging. Remember the words of Epictetus. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. By living these principles, you not only improve your relationships, but also enhance your own sense of self-worth and integrity. In conclusion, consistency and reliability are the cornerstones of building strong, meaningful relationships. They create a sense of trust and security that is vital for any lasting connection. By embodying these qualities, you become a person that others naturally want to be around, someone they can depend on and respect. As you integrate these virtues into your life, you will find that your interactions become more profound and fulfilling, enriching both your personal and professional relationships. 6. Curiosity and openness. Imagine fostering connections so deep and magnetic that people are naturally drawn to you. This can be achieved by nurturing a sense of curiosity and maintaining an open mind. These qualities are not just important for personal growth, but are also essential for building strong relationships. Both psychology and Stoicism emphasize the value of curiosity and openness in enhancing interpersonal relationships and positively influencing those around us. From a psychological perspective, curiosity drives us to explore and understand the world, including the people we interact with. It encourages us to ask questions, listen actively, and engage fully, signaling our genuine interest in others' thoughts, feelings, and experiences. This level of engagement is often reciprocal, leading to richer and more meaningful exchanges, which form the foundation for deep and lasting relationships. Openness, on the other hand, refers to our willingness to receive new ideas and experiences without prejudice. When we are open, we show others that we are willing to consider their viewpoints, even if they are different from our own. This promotes mutual respect and allows us to grow and learn from the diversity of thoughts and cultures around us. The combination of curiosity and openness creates an environment of trust and safety, where people feel comfortable expressing themselves freely. From a Stoic perspective, curiosity and openness are seen as important aspects of wisdom, one of the 4 cardinal virtues of Stoicism. The Stoics valued the pursuit of knowledge and understanding of the world, but they always did so with the awareness that our perception is limited and that we should be open to revising our beliefs in light of new evidence. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." This teaches us to approach life with an open mind and a desire to learn, not only for our own benefit, but also to improve our relationships with others. Practicing curiosity and openness allows us to exert a positive influence on people's lives, drawing them closer to us. People are naturally attracted to those who show an authentic interest in them and who are willing to explore new ideas and perspectives. This willingness to learn and grow together can strengthen bonds and create a positive emotional dependency where both parties feel valued and enriched. In modern life, think about how powerful it is when someone shows genuine curiosity about your experiences and viewpoints. For example, consider a leader who actively seeks feedback from their team, listens to their ideas, and incorporates them into decision-making processes. This leader creates a collaborative environment where everyone feels valued and respected. Similarly, when we show curiosity and openness in our personal relationships, we create a space where authentic connections can flourish. By embracing curiosity and openness, we model behavior that encourages others to do the same, leading to greater understanding and empathy within our relationships. This can help us build authentic and meaningful connections, making us a presence that others constantly want to rely on and engage with deeply. Ultimately, these qualities help us to be more adaptable and resilient in our interactions. They allow us to see beyond our own biases and appreciate the richness of the human experience. Curiosity and openness are not just traits to be admired, they are practical tools that can transform our relationships and our lives. Committing to these practices, we can create a ripple effect of positivity and understanding, benefiting not just ourselves but everyone we interact with. As you go through your day, consider how you can be more curious and open in your interactions. In conclusion, curiosity and openness are key to building strong, authentic relationships. By embracing these qualities, we can positively influence those around us, create an environment of trust and safety, and enrich our own lives in the process. 7. Generosity and altruism. Imagine a world where every act of kindness and generosity creates a ripple effect, spreading positivity and fostering deeper connections. The ability to give without expecting anything in return is a powerful force in building deep and meaningful relationships. Generosity and altruism, emphasized by both psychology and Stoicism, not only elevate the well-being of others, but can also influence those around us in profound ways, creating a positive emotional dependency. Psychologically, acts of generosity and altruism activate areas of the brain associated with happiness and satisfaction. This warm glow effect is experienced not only by the recipient, but significantly also by the giver. When you give selflessly, you feel a sense of joy and fulfillment that is hard to match. Additionally, generosity promotes a sense of connection and belonging, crucial factors for developing healthy relationships. It creates a virtuous cycle of giving and receiving that strengthens social bonds and increases cohesion among people. From a Stoic perspective, generosity is an expression of the virtue of justice, which involves doing good to others and acting with benevolence. For the Stoics, living virtuously means recognizing that we are part of a larger community, and that our well-being is intrinsically linked to the well-being of others. As Marcus Aurelius said, "What we do now echoes in eternity, emphasizing the lasting impact of our actions." Therefore, being generous is not just an act of kindness, it is an essential component of a good and meaningful life. Furthermore, altruism reflects the Stoic idea that we should seek to control only what is within our reach, our own actions and attitudes, and use that influence for the greater good. When we dedicate ourselves to helping others without expecting a reward, we demonstrate a profound form of self-control and emotional independence, characteristics that paradoxically attract others to us. Being generous and altruistic also positions us as people of great value in the lives of others. When others know they can count on us to offer support, compassion, and help without ulterior motives, they naturally begin to value us more. This perception is not based on a superficial exchange of favors but on the genuine recognition of our character and the appreciation of the quality of our presence in their lives. Have you ever noticed how people are drawn to those who consistently show kindness and generosity? It's because these traits are rare and deeply appreciated in our often self-centered world. Thus, generosity and altruism not only allow us to exert a positive influence on others, but also help us cultivate deeper and more satisfying relationships. By committing ourselves to the well-being of others, we build a network of relationships based on trust, mutual respect, and admiration. These are the true foundations upon which healthy emotional dependencies are formed, allowing people to get addicted to our presence in a way that enriches the lives of all involved. In modern life, where people often feel isolated and disconnected, acts of generosity can bridge the gaps and bring us closer together. Whether it's helping a colleague with a project, volunteering in your community, or simply being there for a friend in need, every act of kindness counts. These actions not only improve the lives of those we help, but also enrich our own lives, creating a sense of purpose and fulfillment. As Seneca wisely said, "No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted." This sentiment encourages us to embrace generosity as a way of life. Moreover, practicing generosity and altruism can lead to personal growth and development. By focusing on the needs of others, we become more empathetic and understanding, qualities that enhance our interactions and relationships. This shift in perspective can also help us deal with our own challenges more effectively. as we learn to see the bigger picture and understand the interconnectedness of our experiences. It's a win-win situation. By helping others, we help ourselves, looking for small opportunities to help those around you. It doesn't have to be grand gestures. Even simple acts like offering a listening ear, sharing your knowledge, or lending a hand can make a big difference. Reflect on the words of Epictetus. He who is not happy with little will never be happy with more. This reminds us that true happiness comes from within and is amplified when we share it with others. In conclusion, generosity and altruism are powerful tools for building deep, meaningful connections and positively influencing those around us. By embracing these qualities, we not only improve the well-being of others but also enhance our own lives, creating a network of trust and mutual respect. As you go about your day, ask yourself, what can I do to make someone else's day a little brighter? This simple question can guide your actions and help you cultivate a more generous and altruistic mindset. Remember, every act of kindness has the potential to create a ripple effect, spreading positivity and strengthening the bonds between us. So let's strive to be more generous and altruistic in our daily lives, making the world a better place one act of kindness at a time. 8. Growth and personal development. Promoting growth and personal development not only enriches us as individuals, but also has a powerful magnetic effect on those around us. By dedicating ourselves to our own evolution, we inspire those around us to pursue their own journey of development. This shared pursuit can strengthen relationships, creating a positive emotional dependency based on mutual growth and support. In psychology, self-actualization is considered the pinnacle of personal development, a state in which a person realizes their own potential to the fullest. By striving to achieve this state, we demonstrate a dedication to continuous improvement, which can inspire others to do the same. Self-actualization promotes happiness and satisfaction, contagious elements that can positively influence those around us. Moreover, the commitment to personal development often leads us to explore new interests, skills, and passions. Sharing these discoveries and experiences with others can open doors to new areas of connection and mutual understanding, enriching our relationships. From a Stoic viewpoint, personal growth is seen as a path to living in accordance with nature and reason, central pillars of this philosophy. The Stoics value wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation as fundamental virtues for character development. By practicing these virtues and seeking to improve ourselves in harmony with these principles, we become examples of resilience, ethics, and compassion. Stoicism teaches that we should be open to feedback and constructive criticism as they are valuable tools for our personal development. By adopting this stance, we encourage open and honest dialogue in our relationships, fostering an environment where everyone feels safe to express their opinions and grow. Actively promoting growth and personal development creates a virtuous cycle of positive influence. By dedicating ourselves to our evolution, we become an inspiration for others. This, in turn, enriches our relationships, making them deeper and more meaningful. People naturally gravitate towards those they see as sources of inspiration and support, creating a solid foundation for positive emotional dependencies. Consider a workplace scenario where a leader who is committed to personal growth encourages their team to do the same. This not only enhances the team's skills and productivity, but also creates a supportive environment where everyone feels valued and motivated to improve. By investing in our own growth and personal development, we not only benefit ourselves but also positively influence those around us. This dedication to continuous improvement can transform our relationships, making them richer, deeper, and more fulfilling. It is a testament to the power of personal development, not only in shaping the individual, but also in strengthening the bonds that unite us. Reflect on the people you admire. What qualities do they possess that inspire you? Often, it is their commitment to growth and their ability to continually push their boundaries. This dedication is infectious and can motivate others to embark on their own journeys of self-improvement. By modeling this behavior, we create an environment where personal development is valued and encouraged. This is particularly important in modern life, where the pace of change is rapid, and the ability to adapt and grow is crucial for success and fulfillment. As we navigate our personal and professional lives, the commitment to growth and development can set us apart and enable us to lead by example. Furthermore, the benefits of personal development extend beyond the individual. When we focus on our growth, we are better equipped to contribute positively to our communities and society as a whole. This ripple effect can lead to broader societal changes, where the emphasis on personal development fosters a culture of continuous improvement and mutual support. As Aristotle famously said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. This quote highlights the importance of consistent effort in achieving personal growth and excellence. Incorporating growth and personal development into our daily lives requires intentional effort and reflection. Start by setting clear, achievable goals for yourself and actively seeking opportunities to learn and grow. This could involve pursuing new skills, engaging in lifelong learning, or seeking feedback from others to identify areas for improvement. By embracing a growth mindset, we become more resilient and better equipped to handle challenges and setbacks. This resilience, in turn, inspires those around us to adopt a similar mindset, creating a supportive network of individuals committed to personal and collective growth. As you embark on your journey of personal development, consider the impact you can have on those around you. How can you inspire others to pursue their own growth and development? What steps can you take to create an environment that fosters mutual support and encouragement? Reflecting on these questions can help you identify ways to positively influence those around you and build deeper, more meaningful connections. Promoting growth and personal development is essential for enriching our lives and the lives of those around us. By dedicating ourselves to our own evolution, we inspire others to do the same, creating a powerful cycle of positive influence and mutual support. This commitment to continuous improvement not only benefits us individually, but also strengthens our relationships and contributes to the broader community. As you move forward, remember the words of Epictetus. Progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily. Embrace this philosophy and let it guide you in your journey of personal growth and development. What steps will you take today to commit to your growth and inspire others to do the same? Reflect on this and let it drive your actions as you strive to become the best version of yourself, positively impacting those around you and creating a legacy of continuous improvement and mutual support. 9. Nonviolent communication. Nonviolent communication is a powerful approach that transforms our daily interactions, establishing deeper and more understanding connections based on the principles of empathy, honesty, and mutual respect. This communication method teaches us to express our needs and feelings without accusations or judgments, allowing for clearer understanding and reducing conflicts. When applied consistently, nonviolent communication can positively influence others, cultivating an environment of trust and mutual cooperation. At the heart of NVC is the belief that all human actions are motivated by the attempt to meet universal needs. By recognizing this, we can approach interactions with curiosity and openness, seeking to understand the underlying needs behind others' words and actions. This approach not only facilitates constructive conflict resolution, but also strengthens emotional connections, making us a presence that others trust and want to be close to. The practice of NVC involves 4 key components: observing without evaluating, expressing feelings, identifying needs, and making clear requests. By communicating in this way, we show vulnerability and authenticity that invite others to do the same. This creates a virtuous cycle of openness and trust, essential for building solid and meaningful relationships. Moreover, nonviolent communication aligns perfectly with Stoic principles of living with virtue and reason. The Stoics emphasize controlling only what is within our reach, such as our own responses and attitudes. By adopting nonviolent communication, we practice exactly this, choosing to respond to situations with understanding and compassion instead of reactivity or hostility. This approach not only improves our interpersonal relationships, but also contributes to our own moral and spiritual growth. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This quote emphasizes the Stoic ideal of responding with virtue rather than vengeance. In modern life, consider the impact of NVC in a professional setting. Imagine a manager who practices nonviolent communication, addressing conflicts by understanding employees' needs and expressing their own concerns without blame. This approach not only resolves issues more effectively, but also fosters a supportive and respectful work environment. By mastering the art of nonviolent communication, we become capable of positively influencing those around us, promoting an environment where everyone feels heard, understood, and valued. People naturally feel attracted to those who make them feel this way, creating a healthy emotional dependence and lasting admiration. Think about a personal relationship where miscommunication often leads to arguments. By applying NVC, you can transform these interactions by focusing on understanding and expressing needs without judgment. This not only resolves conflicts but also deepens your connection with the other person. Implementing nonviolent communication in our daily interactions allows us to be living examples of empathy and integrity. This not only makes us better individuals, but also inspires others to seek the same quality of interaction in their own lives. Begin by observing your interactions and identifying moments where judgment or blame might arise. Instead, focus on expressing your feelings and needs clearly and without accusation. Instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try saying, "I feel unheard when I'm interrupted and I need to feel understood." This simple shift in communication can open the door to more meaningful and respectful exchanges. Cultivating skills in nonviolent communication is a powerful way to build deep and meaningful relationships where positive influence flows naturally, enriching the lives of all involved. This method encourages us to listen actively and empathetically, fostering a sense of mutual respect and understanding. Reflect on the words of Epictetus, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." By prioritizing listening and understanding in our interactions, we create a foundation for stronger, more authentic connections. As you continue to practice nonviolent communication, you may find that your relationships become more fulfilling and less conflict-ridden. The principles of NVC help to create an atmosphere of safety and trust, where open and honest communication can thrive. Nonviolent communication is a transformative tool that enhances our ability to connect deeply with others. By expressing our needs and feelings without judgment, we foster an environment of trust and mutual respect. This method not only improves our relationships, but also contributes to our personal growth, aligning with the Stoic ideals of virtue and reason. As you embrace nonviolent communication, remember the wise words of Seneca, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Let this philosophy guide your interactions, helping you build stronger, more meaningful relationships that enrich your life and the lives of those around you. In conclusion, nonviolent communication is a transformative tool that enhances our ability to connect deeply with others. By expressing our needs and feelings without judgment, we foster an environment of trust and mutual respect. This method not only improves our relationships but also contributes to our personal growth, aligning with the Stoic ideals of virtue and reason. As you embrace nonviolent communication, remember the wise words of Seneca, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Let this philosophy guide your interactions, helping you build stronger, more meaningful relationships that enrich your life and the lives of those around you. 10. Presence and mindfulness. Being truly present with someone, giving them our undivided attention, is one of the greatest gifts we can offer. This state of presence, supported by mindfulness, allows us to connect on a deeper level, perceiving and appreciating the small details and moments that make up the essence of each interaction. Presence goes beyond mere physical proximity. It is total and conscious engagement with the current moment and the person we are interacting with. This means listening not only with the ears, but with the whole being, picking up not only the words spoken, but also the emotions, gestures, and nonverbal expressions. Mindfulness, in turn, helps us cultivate this presence, keeping our mind focused on the now, free from distractions or premature judgments. From a psychological standpoint, the practice of mindfulness has been associated with numerous benefits for mental and emotional health, including stress reduction, increased empathy, and improved ability to deal with difficult emotions. When we apply mindfulness to our interactions, we create a safe space for vulnerability and genuine connection, where both participants feel seen, heard, and understood. Stoic philosophy, with its focus on self-mastery and acceptance of the present moment as it is, harmonizes perfectly with the practice of presence and mindfulness. The Stoics teach us to value the here and now, recognizing that it is all we really have. They see presence as a form of respect and reverence for life, an opportunity to practice gratitude and appreciation for what is before us. By being fully present in our interactions, we show others that they are important to us, that we value the time we share. This demonstration of appreciation and attention can profoundly influence how others see us and feel about us, naturally drawing them closer and creating a solid foundation for a lasting relationship. Moreover, presence and mindfulness allow us to more fully enjoy our relationships, appreciating the beauty and richness of each shared moment. This not only enriches our life experience but also serves as a powerful reminder to others of the value of each moment. Consider a modern example. Imagine being at a dinner party where everyone is glued to their phones, except for one person who engages deeply with everyone they talk to. This person listens intently, asks meaningful questions, and responds thoughtfully. They stand out because they make others feel truly valued and understood. This is the power of presence and mindfulness in action. By focusing on the here and now, you can become that person who leaves a lasting, positive impression on others. As you practice presence and mindfulness, you may notice an increase in the quality of your interactions. People will likely feel more comfortable and open around you, leading to deeper and more meaningful conversations. This can transform not only personal relationships, but professional ones as well. In the workplace, being present can enhance teamwork, boost morale, and improve overall productivity. Imagine a leader who is fully present during meetings, listens to their team's concerns, and responds with empathy and clarity. This leader creates a culture of trust and respect, encouraging their team to perform at their best. Furthermore, mindfulness helps us manage stress and navigate challenging situations with greater ease. By staying focused on the present moment, we can avoid getting overwhelmed by worries about the past or future. This calm and composed demeanor can be incredibly reassuring to others, making us a source of stability in their lives. Reflect on the words of Seneca. True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. Embracing this mindset can help us build stronger, more resilient relationships. In our fast-paced, distraction-filled world, practicing presence and mindfulness can set us apart. It allows us to break through the noise and make genuine connections that are increasingly rare and valuable. Begin by setting aside dedicated time each day to focus on being present. This could be during meals, conversations, or even during your commute. Make a conscious effort to put away distractions such as your phone and fully engage with the moment. Another effective technique is to practice mindful breathing. Take a few minutes each day to focus on your breath, bringing your attention back to the present whenever your mind starts to wander. This simple practice can help train your mind to stay focused and present in all your interactions. Additionally, try to cultivate a sense of curiosity and openness in your conversations. Ask questions that show genuine interest in the other person's experiences and perspectives. Listen actively, without planning your response or judging their words. This approach not only makes the other person feel valued, but also enriches your own understanding and connection. Presence and mindfulness are powerful tools for creating deep connections and positively influencing others. By giving our undivided attention and appreciating each moment, we can build relationships based on trust, understanding, and mutual respect. This not only enriches our own lives, but also those of the people we interact with. As you move forward, consider the words of Epictetus. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Let this guide you in your journey towards greater presence and mindfulness. What steps will you take today to be more present and mindful in your interactions? Reflect on this and let it inspire you to cultivate deeper, more meaningful connections in your life. 11. The power of positive reinforcement. The power of positive reinforcement is a highly effective psychological trick that can help control any person or situation by fostering motivation and cooperation. This technique involves recognizing and rewarding desired behaviors, which in turn encourages the repetition of those behaviors. When applied thoughtfully, positive reinforcement can create a supportive and productive environment that benefits everyone involved. From a psychological perspective, positive reinforcement is grounded in the principles of operant conditioning, a concept developed by B.F. Skinner. This theory suggests that behaviors followed by positive outcomes are more likely to be repeated. By consistently acknowledging and rewarding positive actions, you can shape behavior and guide individuals toward desired outcomes. This approach not only boosts morale, but also strengthens relationships, as people feel valued and appreciated for their contributions. Incorporating positive reinforcement into your interactions can be as simple as offering verbal praise, providing small rewards, or acknowledging someone's efforts in a meaningful way. In a workplace setting, a manager might praise an employee for their hard work on a project, or offer incentives like bonuses or extra time off. In personal relationships, positive reinforcement can take the form of expressing gratitude, offering compliments, or celebrating milestones together. These gestures, although small, can have a profound impact on someone's motivation and engagement. From a Stoic viewpoint, positive reinforcement aligns with the virtues of kindness and justice. The Stoics believed in treating others with fairness and compassion, recognizing that we are all interconnected and that our actions can have a ripple effect on those around us. By focusing on positive reinforcement, you are not only encouraging desirable behaviors, but also cultivating an atmosphere of mutual respect and support. As Seneca once said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness." This perspective encourages us to see each interaction as a chance to uplift and motivate others through positive recognition. In modern life, the application of positive reinforcement can be seen in various contexts, from parenting and education to corporate management and personal relationships. By consistently highlighting and rewarding positive actions, you can create a culture of encouragement and growth. This approach not only enhances individual performance but also fosters a sense of community and cooperation. Think about a classroom where a teacher regularly praises students for their efforts, creating a positive learning environment that motivates everyone to do their best. Similarly, in a corporate setting, a manager who acknowledges the hard work of their team can build a strong, cohesive unit that strives for excellence. Positive reinforcement doesn't always have to be about tangible rewards. Sometimes a simple thank you or a sincere compliment can go a long way in making someone feel appreciated and motivated. It's about creating a habit of recognizing and celebrating the good in others, which in turn encourages them to continue those positive behaviors. Imagine the impact you could have if you made it a point to acknowledge the efforts of those around you every day. The power of positive reinforcement is a valuable psychological tool for influencing others and creating a supportive environment. By recognizing and rewarding positive behaviors, you can motivate individuals, strengthen relationships, and promote a culture of mutual respect and encouragement. As you move forward, consider how you can use positive reinforcement to inspire and uplift those around you. What steps will you take today to acknowledge and celebrate the positive actions of others? Reflect on this and let it guide your interactions, fostering a more positive and productive environment for everyone involved. If you're excited to apply these psychological tricks and Stoic principles in your daily life, let us know. Comment with Stoic techniques to show your dedication to mastering these skills. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable insights. 12. Strategic questioning. Strategic questioning is a powerful psychological trick that can help control any person or situation by directing focus, eliciting information, and encouraging self-reflection. This technique involves carefully crafted questions designed to provoke thought, clarify understanding, and inspire action. When used effectively, strategic questioning can enhance communication, build rapport, and facilitate problem-solving. From a psychological perspective, strategic questioning taps into the principles of cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, which emphasizes the importance of thought patterns in influencing behavior. By asking questions that challenge assumptions and encourage deeper thinking, you can help individuals gain new insights and perspectives. This approach not only enhances understanding, but also empowers people to take ownership of their thoughts and actions. Incorporating strategic questioning into your interactions can be as simple as using open-ended questions, reflective questions, and probing questions. For example, instead of asking, "Did you finish the report?" you might ask, "What challenges did you encounter while working on the report?" This shift in questioning encourages the other person to reflect on their experiences and provides valuable information that can guide further discussion. Reflective questions such as "How do you feel about the outcome?" can help individuals explore their emotions and motivations, leading to greater self-awareness and personal growth. From a Stoic viewpoint, strategic questioning aligns with the virtues of wisdom and practical judgment. The Stoics believed in seeking knowledge and understanding, recognizing that our perceptions shape our reality. By asking thoughtful questions, you are not only gaining insights, but also encouraging others to think critically and reflect on their beliefs and actions. As Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This quote emphasizes the importance of listening and understanding in effective communication. By prioritizing listening, you can tailor your questions to address the specific needs and concerns of the person you're interacting with, leading to more meaningful and impactful conversations. The application of strategic questioning can be seen in various contexts, from coaching and mentoring to conflict resolution and decision-making. By asking the right questions, you can guide conversations, uncover hidden issues, and facilitate meaningful dialogue. This approach not only enhances communication, but also builds trust and rapport, as people feel heard and valued. Consider a modern example. Imagine a manager who uses strategic questioning to understand their team's challenges and aspirations. By asking questions like, "What can we do to support your professional growth?" or "How do you see this project impacting our overall goals?" The manager fosters an environment of trust and collaboration. This not only helps in addressing immediate concerns, but also empowers the team to think critically and contribute more effectively. Furthermore, strategic questioning can be a valuable tool in personal relationships. For instance, when resolving conflicts with a partner, asking questions such as, "What do you think we can do differently to avoid this issue in the future?" or "How can we support each other better?" can lead to more constructive and empathetic discussions. This approach encourages both parties to reflect on their behaviors and work together towards a solution. By consistently practicing strategic questioning, you can create a culture of open communication and continuous improvement in all areas of your life. Strategic questioning is a valuable psychological tool for influencing others and guiding conversations. By asking thoughtful questions, you can direct focus, elicit information, and encourage self-reflection, leading to enhanced communication and problem-solving. As you move forward, consider how you can use strategic questioning to enhance your interactions and build stronger relationships. Reflect on this and let it guide your conversations, fostering a more thoughtful and engaged environment for everyone involved. By mastering the art of strategic questioning, you can unlock new levels of understanding and cooperation, making you a more effective communicator and leader in both personal and professional settings. In summary, cultivating presence and mindfulness in our interactions is a deeply powerful way to build authentic and meaningful connections. These practices allow us to create a space of mutual understanding and appreciation where positive influences flow freely, enriching the lives of all involved. By practicing presence, we become a source of light in the lives of others, a refuge of calm and understanding in an often chaotic world. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Stoic in Your Life. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.